Well. In the preview, we had predicted that a group of Karnataka players might affect the winning chances of Royal Challengers Bangalore. But as it turns out, that only one player, नाम तो सुना ही होगा, राहुल ने पूरा आरसीबी टीम के ऊपर भारी पड़ गया आज.
Just look at the scorecard. RCB couldn't even surpass Rahul's individual score. In fact, they were 23 short of his score only.
And this is one man who, after lockdown, was talking about the fact that whether he will remain the same player as he was before the lockdown. He not only has carried his form from before the lockdown, but he has been also creating records one after the another. Today, he became the fastest player, third fastest player to reach 2000 runs in IPL. Also, he became the highest run getter as an IPL captain. And the wide array of shots which was on offer from Rahul today, what does it give you about Rahul's mettle as a batsman in today's game and in today's match specifically?
After I watched Rahul's innings today, I have decided to call him the 270-degree player, not the 360-degree. That's AB de Villiers. 270 because that's his range. He doesn't play much behind the wicket. It's from the covers to the fine leg. That's what his range is. I'm not counting the shots which are ages and all. And the reason why he scored 132 is because one, he initially started off with cricketing shots. He knew that the first 3-4 overs will be very crucial. He played, see, the initial boundaries, the very first boundary was down the leg side, just a tuck. So basically, he stuck to cricketing shots. When Yuzvendra Chahal came to bowl, he played very carefully. He tucked him around for singles, didn't take any risk. He chose the bowlers. When, in fact, Virat Kohli had cheekily kept one over of Yuzvendra Chahal. Even when Yuzvendra Chahal came back for the 15th over, he didn't take any risks. Instead, he chose Umesh Yadav and Dale Steyn to attack. Automatically, you have the resultant in front of you. A superb batting shows how cool he is here and how nicely he has paced his innings.
And also, when you are talking about the RCB bowlers, the length which they bowled was disastrous because they were continuously bowling short to a player like Rahul, who is very good on the pull and hook and also over covers, and he kept on hitting those areas. So why didn't they alter that length quickly? Also in the power play, there was swing on offer. Both these guys, Steyn and Umesh Yadav, was deriving swing, but the line was not there. They were bowling on leg stump. If you bowl on leg stump, what's the use of the swing? That's what I feel went wrong for RCB bowlers.
But when we are talking about what went wrong for RCB bowlers, we cannot take the captain out of it. 2 catches dropped by Virat. The first there has been a lot of arguments, and it's always there when one of the fielders drop a catch. They always pointed out to the this entire ring of fire. Argument starts, but there are a few things. First point is they have already practiced in Dubai. It's not like they haven't. So they know which angle will be in the ring of fire. Now, number two, the first catch Virat Kohli did not drop because of the floodlight. If you see carefully, he actually came running and then overran the ball. So he tried catching the ball over his head, which basically means when I'm catching the ball over my head, a very basic thing for catching, you have to have your eyes on the ball. But if my hand is here, I automatically can't see where the ball is. And that's the reason he dropped the catch. Now, when I come to the second catch, it was way easier. And if we know Virat Kohli's general technique of taking skiers is he positions himself right under the ball and then actually goes down on his knees and takes the catch. But today he kept running and did not settle down. Since he did not settle down and he was in a running position, he just quickly tried to grab the ball and missed it. Because also remember there was dew because they were rubbing their hands. So automatically, if you have not positioned yourself, you have dew in your hand because he was fielding outside, must have dew. It slipped. It has got nothing to do with the lights.
True, and because of these misses, Rahul went on to score 49 runs more, and I think at the end, Kings 11 scored 200. They could have ended up scoring 180 odd. That would have changed the complexion of the game, because chasing 180 and chasing 200 is totally different. And here I feel another thing, that just like the KKR bowlers were horrendous with their lengths, they didn't even bowl the Yorkers. On the other hand, there was a masterclass by the Kings 11 Punjab opening bowlers, that is Shami and Cottrell. And this is for every other IPL team to see. They use the swing, they use the pace in the wicket, the bounce to greatest effect. Devdutt Pallikal, who was very good, who has shown us in the first game that he is very good with the pull and straight down the ground shots, was given a bouncer straight into his body by Cottrell. He got caught. Then comes Phillips. Phillips gets a in swinger. He gets LBW, and then Virat, he beats him for pace. Cottrell beats him for pace, makes him pull the ball and gets him out. So, and not only these 3 wickets in the first 4 or 5 overs. Just look at the economy of both Cottrell and Shami. They already the required rate went up because of these wickets and economical bowling.
Orgo, there is a saying that talent without hard work is zero. And Shami is the perfect example of how hard work pays off. As a kid, if you think that you're not talented, work hard, you will get your results. What did Shami do during the lockdown? He made a pitch in his farmhouse. He was seen practicing. He had put up videos, and that practice actually is helping him here. Also, there's one more thing, especially after this IPL, I'm sure Shami will cement his place in the ODI and T20I side, which he should have anyway cemented, because the way the ball skids, the way, see, he has it all in his armory. He can bowl very, he can swing the ball. He can bowl at your body length, because bowling short balls wide off doesn't help, and he doesn't do it. He is someone, he's very consistent with his line, length, pace. Perfect bowler for ODIs. You can open the bowling with him, use him at the depth. I think, as you say, in a combo, Bumrah and Shami in ODIs and T20Is, much like test matches, will be a lethal combo.
Definitely, I truly agree to your point. But there's another point which I want to make is about the RCB team selection specifically. Every day I tell the same thing, that Virat Kohli has to open, because look at his record in 2016 when he opened and scored over 900 runs. He opened right from the first game of the tournament. His opening partners changed. Shane Watson, Chris Gale, KL Rahul changed, but he didn't change his opening position. Now, what happens here is that Aaron Finch is struggling big time. He has a problem with those in-swing deliveries. He's struggling against the spinners also. Why not drop him and bring in an all-rounder in Moeen Ali or Chris Morris? They will give you 2 options, and they have to do it fast. It's not like you have to take 3, 4, 5 games and then you decide suddenly that Virat opens. Because if you lose the first 5 games, the tournament is out of your hands. What do you think?
Absolutely. But you're talking about him coming to open the batting. What was this about Philip coming before Kohli? And it's not like Kohli is scared of swing. Kohli doesn't know how to play against swing. This guy is the number one batsman in the world, and he says Philip. Philip looked like looked like a fish out of water. He had no clue. He was missing the swing completely, and he missed that straight ball. First of all, he doesn't have confidence enough. And secondly, I think ABD can keep Philip. Again, I will say, as you said, getting in Finch. In fact, what I feel, Orgo, they can get in both Moeen Ali and Chris Morris. Make Finch and Philip sit out. ABD keeping, because that gives you a lot of options, because your bowling is weak. Umesh Yadav leaking runs, Dale Steyn leaking runs, 2 all-rounders. You have a lot more options.
Their bowling is weak, but I'll give it to you that your prediction game is strong, because Trisha has predicted it right, and now our prediction score as it appears in the screen is 3-2. I had predicted an RCB win,
Ram
and I'm
pam
very
pam
sad
ram
because
pam
of that.
pam ram pam pam ram pam. Anyway, although the game is still on, relax. There are so many matches. It's never gonna be 3-2. I think you will be defeated by some 10-point margin.
Okay, it's now time to say goodbye. Just promote the show and let's get off. Get off.
Okay, calm down. And you guys, please like, share, and subscribe our video. At least do something to make Orgo happy because he's gonna lose anyway, right? Where all they can like and share? Can you tell them?
On Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Please subscribe to
Don't so
YouTube
this.
channel. Okay, okay, okay. Now bye.
Bye bye.